All right, guys. Welcome to my first video of the 2025 season. Just wanted to come on here today and give you guys a rundown of what I'll be using this fall. Just kind of like a gear list, what stand I'm using, sticks, arrows, what I'm carrying with me to the tree while I'm in the tree, all that. So yeah, this will be like my 2025 gear list video. All right, so kicking it off, I guess I'll start with what I'm gonna carry like for my chest rig this fall. It's actually not in yet, but it's the Vortex, their new vinyl harness in that kind of coyote colorway. It's supposed to be here. It's going to be here today, but it's actually going to be Monday now. So it is what it is. Wasn't gonna wait on that to do this video, but anyway, in the Bino pack, obviously gonna have my binos. I run the Vortex Crossfire HDs. These are the 8x42s. I've had these for several years now, and man, I just like how they fit in every pack. Like the length, like the weight. Really good glass for the price. I considered going to a smaller one this year and just running like just a simple, like kind of shoulder vinyl harness. But man, the more like I thought about it, I really like to carry some of this gear in with me just in case. And if I can keep the weight cut down on what I'm carrying in, then the better. So moving on to the rangefinder again, big Vortex guy. Been using their stuff for several years now. This is the Impact 850. I'm not even sure they make this anymore. They've upgraded since then, but just goes to show like it still works really good. I've had it for probably close to 5 years now, and I've only had to replace the battery once. And the battery that's in it has been in there for this to be like the third season. So really good rangefinder. Vortex makes really good stuff. So Vortex binos, Vortex rangefinder, Vortex vinyl harness, big Vortex guy. So to kind of go along with what else will be in the pack, I like to carry some sort of windicator, whether that's these like floaters, what they're called. I think it's from, not even sure who makes these, but I've had this for a while. Real good, kind of just throw them on your side pouches, be able to pull out. Dip them. I think everybody's familiar with the wind detector, just a powder, easy to use. I switch it up between these. Really just whichever one I think looks better in the pack. So going on to what I'll probably run like underneath on the webbing part is Outdoor Edge. This is a flipping saw, real small, 7-inch saw, one that's completely folded out. And this thing right here is like one of my favorite pieces of gear. I can hang my sticks, and if I run into any deadfall or I need to cut like just the smallest thing to open up a lane, this is what I use. It fits right in underneath the webbing, or I can easily fit it in my pocket, shirt pocket, whatever. Like, this is money. And then I always carry a set of Allen wrenches with me. You never know, something can get bumped. I'm pretty careful with my bow, but you just never know. Anything can happen. It can get bumped. I carry a pack with me, or if a screw backs out, something I like to know that I'm gonna have a way to fix it. So that's everything that I'm running like in the vinyl harness, and next we'll go to like kind of what I'm packing on the stand, what all goes into my pack. So rolling over to my tree stand this year, as you can see, the hat, shirt, probably see the emblem on the front right here. Bought this stand last year and completely fell in love with the brand. I've really been eyeing this stand for a really long time. Finally bit the bullet and bought it with the sticks This is the Lone Wolf Custom Gear .5. I am 5'10", 170 pounds, and the .5 with the regular standard seat post, small seat cushion, like this thing is money. Like, for me, love it. Got just the backpack straps that came with it. Got the bow holder that comes off the side, and like I said, I went ahead and bought the micro doubles, just two. Over the last few years, man, I've really become obsessed with finding trees with more cover and not having to go up as high. I like to be in and out of trees quick, and this stand fits that. Like, I can get in almost any tree within a matter of minutes. Don't have to worry about it killing my back because it's so lightweight. And I don't have to run a backpack with this stand, just kind of the minimalist approach. I can, which I do, run this waist pack, but it's able to mount underneath the seat, so it makes carrying it in almost effortless because you really don't feel it on underneath that. Like, I've carried some pretty heavy stands in, and you don't really feel the added weight. But so just kind of diving into what I carry in this. I have my actual like tree stand strap and my hunter safety system retractable bow rope. And then in this front pocket right here, nothing's in there right now, but I would probably throw my wallet and keys in that front dump pouch. Just makes a really good holder for that. And then in this long pocket right here, I like to run my cell phone charger. Really, this will charge almost, I think it's got a couple charging ports on there. But I'm using my phone again this year, so I like to have something to be able to charge my phone if I need it. And face paint. Really big on face paint. So those go in there. And then on the right side, I've got my camera arm strap, and then on this left side, I'll probably throw in the GoPro, or my skinning knife will go into the side. I haven't decided yet. Or I could throw in my stick aiders. Like I said, it's very customizable. I can fit almost anything in there and still be able to cut down on the weight. So next, I kind of dive into like my filming setup. It's pretty simple because I use the phone, but I'll talk about my arm a little bit, and then we'll roll over into what I'm shooting, arrow wise, broadhead wise. So part 3 of this gear dive portion. Once again, Lone Wolf Custom Gear. This is their Razor arm with the phone attachment. I can unscrew this part right here, raise this up, and kind of lock this handle in, and then adjust my phone, whatever the width of my phone is, and lock it in. Really small, compact arm, super lightweight, and I don't have to worry about running a backpack because this will actually go underneath my dump waist pouch, and then I can attach the waist pack underneath the seat and not have to worry about this thing falling out because it's super solid. So man, just a really good product that they came out with, I want to say at the beginning of this year, and I bought it almost immediately because it makes sense. Instead of having to buy a fluid head and phone attachment for that, this is really going to cut down on time, weight. So I had the actual pocket arm, the original pocket arm, and I ended up selling it to my buddy. Sold it to him, and then was able to buy this, and I think this is really going to be good for me this fall, especially using the phone. And then now my second angle, I have this new GoPro. I think it's the new Hero style. I ran one over the last several years, just the old Hero, really small cube like. This one actually has a display screen, so looking forward to getting some really good second angle shots with this year. It's really crisp. I use it some during turkey season, but man, like solo hunting, solo filming, turkey hunting is painful. So really looking forward to being able to sit in a tree and kind of navigate these two setups. So next we'll dive into kind of what arrows I'm shooting, broadheads, quiver, and then I'll probably do a separate video over my bow. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's really been kind of a headache getting my bow set up, sighted in. Like today is Friday, September 26th. Missouri's season started last Monday on the 15th, and I haven't set a single time yet, and that's solely because I have not had a concrete setup that I would take and feel confident shooting at deer with. But I did get my bow a couple weeks ago. I've got my sight leveled, pretty well sighted in. I've been shooting it the last several days, and I feel pretty confident. 20, 30, 40 yards. That's about all I shoot. And like I said, I'll do probably a whole nother video over just the bow, how I have it set up, what's all on it. And but anyway, as far as what I'm shooting arrow wise, I shoot these Easton Axis 5mm arrows, and I've shot these for several years. This is probably the 5th or 6th year I've shot some form of these. This is obviously the newest ones. In a 340 spine, my bow is it's pulling like 62 to 63 pounds. I really like that window. I mean, I will probably bump it up to 65, like the more comfortable I get with it. But man, I'm really just kind of breaking away from over the top stuff. So I didn't do any wraps this year. I just did 3 white tack vanes, and these things are flying pretty good. These vanes are really stiff, but they just drive the arrow really well. So just a good arrow all around. Easton makes some really good arrows. I've usually shot the 400 spine arrows, shooting like kind of a lower poundage, but now that I'm over the 60-pound mark, I would drop down to a 340, and they tune great and they're flying good. So yeah, I really love this arrow. If anybody ever asks me what arrows I recommend, it's definitely these. Can't go wrong. So then I shoot just 100 grain heads on the front. Like I said, I don't do outserts or anything crazy like that, man. Just really simple guy. Like I want simple, hard hitting arrows, and these arrows fit the bill. So with the higher poundage threshold this year, I decided that I'm going to try out these G5 T2 mechanical broadheads, and just based on the videos I've seen, watched, these things are going to fly great. I know that these blades on them are already really sharp. I like that. And then to have the chiseled point on the end, you really can't go wrong with that. I know I'm going to get good penetration, really good blood trails. It's a 2-inch cutting diameter, and I'm really looking forward to putting some meat in the freezer with these. So yeah, I'm excited to get those screwed on there and actually sit this year. And then as far as the quiver goes, this is the new Tight Spot Airlock quiver. I got it in the black. I don't really know how to feel about it yet, I'll be honest with you guys, because the way it mounts on my bow, it sits kind of far back, like behind my string almost. So I don't really know how to feel about that. But as far as the weight, the look, the feel, really good quiver. I was actually able to get it on Amazon cheaper than anywhere else. So make sure you shop before you buy, because I think on some of the places I looked, it was as high as like $180. So got it on Amazon for $150. So yeah, that is kind of my gear list. I guess I should show you guys my release. Once again, simple, effective, cost-effective release. This is the TruBall 3-finger Champ release, and I've shot a number of TruBall releases. I really like just a 3-finger. This thing weighs next to nothing, fits my hand really good, and I shoot it really well. I've shot Ultra View releases, Spot Hog, wrist releases. Like I've shot some really high-end stuff, and for some reason I always come back to this. I shoot it really well, like the feel. I can put it anywhere. It's gonna fit in my glass pack. It can fit in my waist pack, man. Just pretty much anywhere. Really like this release. I think the description said it's made for people with like smaller hands, like women or children, but I mean, my hands aren't big by any means, so it fits me really well. That's why I shoot it. I get a lot of questions about the stuff that I use. A lot of times I'll buy stuff, kind of test it out, and if I don't like it, I'll sell it. So this stuff that you see on this table is stuff like that I won't get rid of, like gear that works, gear that I like. Completely gave up on saddle hunting this year, strictly switching over to the .5 just because I love it that much. So I hope this kind of answers some questions that people might ask, like, what are you running this year? That kind of thing. So I'm hoping to bring you guys more videos like this. It's really easy just to film everything from your phone and be able to edit it like that. So yeah, like I said, my next video is probably going to be over my bow itself, and I should be rolling that out within a week or so, and then I'm going to start mixing in some actual hunts. So appreciate you guys watching. For those who watched, like I said, I'll bring you guys another one.